So instead we're in the world of Banished. One last time. There's a few little things that I'd like to try before leaving this game behind completely. So let's slow down time. One thing was just getting that population up. Now the boarding house helps, I guess. The boarding house seems like a weird building because it's got capacity for how many people are here? Like absolutely tons, and yet when would I need that many people? I feel like people keep dying and not getting put in cemeteries. It's more than a few single old people. Which isn't perfect. Look, people are pretty happy, people are pretty healthy. I have some cattle. Oh, they had a baby. I might, just for not wanting to risk it too much, build another cattle farm somewhere. I'm going to build another few houses. Just facing onto this graveyard, I think. Let's put them like that, and then behind them put some roads down and then build a big cattle house, cattle farm. Do I want any space? I kind of don't. Okay, pastures need to be kind of wide. No, I do want some space because I've got a road coming through there. That'll do. Let's get... I don't really need so many miners anymore. Another thing, I think the thing I might majorly trade is... The game keeps calling it ale, but... I've stopped keeping tools and coats here. Be nice to get some sheep. Be quite nice to get some other kinds of tree. So that wood pile's completely full, but that one's pretty empty. Let's go up 5 times for a bit. Someone became a student. 3 children were born. That's good news for Me. Now the game calls you a farmer if you work in an orchard. Is that true? It really isn't very important, but is it true? This is a really bad habit. These guys are going to use logs to build this building, but first they need to clear the trees, and when they clear the trees, they take the logs over here. It's not the end of the world, it's just annoying. Just wasting my time a little bit. This house can be surrounded by road. Who wouldn't love to live here? Okay, so we've got one spare labourer. Let's have a look at some graphs. My population has really been capped for quite a long time. Now it's true that actually what we're seeing here is that I have a lot of population who aren't supporting population. Not that anyone is lacking for anything, but the food supply is actually going down. So let's stop trading food. Well, no, we can trade a few hundred food. But come next summer, I should probably be putting more people back into farming. This big pasture will do well. For making some more food. These buildings have all they need. Now they've got stone houses, those people are getting to it. Everyone changes jobs so often. They have no respect for the sanctity of doing one job. I might also think about making a coal mine. Because what says the civilization is doing well more than having a coal mine? So we're still, it feels, rather stuck. Hey, we have at least one spare labourer. So, as I said, I want you to be a farmer. Oh. You, Cassandra, can be a fisherman. Listen, could Elia and Lamberley, as platonically as they will, just move in together and save us the costs and houses? I kind of see why a boarding house is useful if you start doing a lot of upgrading to stone houses. Do I have any jobs going that are just not really needed? The tailor can farm this year as well. Another death. I don't understand what's happening to these dead people. There is one spare grave spot here, there's plenty here. Nomads. 9 of them. Alright, let's try it. Population, let's slow things down and sort it out. Population's just gone way up. Of those 9, I think only 5 were working age. So another couple of farmers. Let's get the tailor back going. And let's have another herdsman. So I'm really hoping with these 2 cows, good job keeping them in there, that when these cows have more children, they're transferred over to this pasture. So those nomads did put me up to that goal of getting above 50 people. Let's keep going for 50 adults. In a way, this village is quite nicely sheltered. In my head, there was always... I think it was just a bunch of rocks and things. In my head, there was more like natural shelter here, but and obviously the map is designed so that we're in a basin. Outbreak of tuberculosis. Well, that sucks. She's a farmer, educated, fair clothing. Please don't walk past too many people on your way to... Oh, there's so many farmers working in this orchard. Reserve of food is actually low. Okay. More farmers, more gatherers. Trader. Tailor's still working. Blacksmith and brewer can both come and be gatherers and fishermen. Okay, so our production was off by about 1,000. I don't know what these 2 numbers mean. This season? How are you doing? Still visiting the doctor. I wonder where the doctor is. So it's late summer, which means that I think some of these people became farmers too late in the year to be particularly useful. Like, yeah, that's... I don't know, I still haven't worked out if there's a way to specifically remove this person, because this field is going to barely produce anything, and that person could be working as a fisherman. But for all I know, I'll click it and it will take someone who is otherwise working on this potato field, which we're going to need. I wonder how quickly cows breed. How much food is there in people's houses? Looks like there's basically a winter's worth of food in people's houses. Which is good news. Oh, the nomads all moved in here. There are no building tasks. I don't need any builders. It doesn't make you a fisherman. Actually, it doesn't make you a hunter. Merchant is here. What have you got? Why? Why? Why would I want to buy stone from that guy on the boat? Okay, those pumpkins are coming back in. These fields are being harvested. So now I can take some people off farming and put them on hunting or gathering. There's someone diligently working here. Just making sure it's going to be nice when the cows are ready. I guess cows probably give birth in spring. Okay, that's a pretty healthy amount of food. I might have over-panicked about the food. A couple of children were born. At some point, I should reinstitute the blacksmith. God, you guys are really having some children now, aren't you? Are you having children in the boarding house? Okay. I would like to be thinking about other kinds of textiles. Maybe improving the tools. Nice to have some cows in this field. Let's go 10 times for a bit. So, everyone's having some nice autumn babies. They'll be at the start of the school year. They will excel. Someone's child has become a student. None of these buildings are really anywhere near capacity. The farmer died. It's fine, they weren't really doing anything. Cole is about to become an adult. It's a bit dodgy that the teacher is 63, and just that they might die. Although, then I'd get 7 more people in the workforce. There we go. So the firewood is low. That's kind of unexpected. It's late winter though. I think everything will be okay. I think that reserve might partly be low because this person has to take the wood so far. Okay. Whoever becomes an adult next is becoming a blacksmith again. This year we're actually... Oh, let's get some of these gatherers and fishermen back on farming. There we go, another adult. Low on tools. Just in time. Low on iron, because we immediately turned it into tools, so eventually we will put another miner down. So that's the nomads arriving. Taylor. You don't really need to perform your function, so actually let's get you off this. Get someone mining. Oh no. Someone else just became an adult. So the only job's not being done, a brewer, which really isn't necessary, and Taylor. I'm going to slow the game down and check out if cattle are transferred between farms. There's a split button. Why is the split button not? Okay, so that's one way of doing it. There are now 3 cows here, so that number can grow. That number can grow to 4, then I'll split them and send them back over here. Oh look, they just walk across town. What wonderfully, let's just follow them. Wonderfully docile cows. They don't really like the centre of town. Don't use the bridge though, they just swim. That, that poor drowned baby. Use the bridge for a sec. Alright, we do have some tools. We have not much iron, but some. A firewood person's reached capacity again. There we go. Look at all these cows. So that stress of splitting to come over here might have been too much for them. Also, I'm not sure if the game has any measure of like genetic stagnation. What's the trader selling? I would buy. Doesn't want herbs. Doesn't want ale. That's an issue. I'm gonna have to dismiss him. Cabbage isn't that great. So there's quite a few elderly people who we could do with them leaving their houses. Oh, but there's less people living here now, which is good. They have an okay existence. Can I put some storage areas here? I can. No. Yeah, I can. Okay, so actually if I remove... Oh, there's no builders! So no one's building anything. I should make one builder. Just a big stockpile. And let's also have a storage barn. Oh, no, let's not have a storage barn yet. We don't have any builders. There is quite a lot of just waiting for people to go into adults. I'm intrigued how... Yeah, when I put the nomads in, we lost a lot of educated people. Health. It's pretty much fine. I mean, that's alright. Food. That's a nice rise and fall. Hey, there we go. Someone became an adult. Log. We've had... Whoa. We once had stone. Never had any coal. Plenty of herbs. We don't hang on to leather for very long. Let's, it's not the best time of year to be doing this, but let's go get this iron and stone. Just because I've got so many labourers not actually doing anything. I feel like no one's drinking anything. Which is good of them, but they can if they want. Hey, look, there's a fourth cow. Split button's still not possible, so... So, as of now, I still don't actually have... So I don't need a herdsman. Still have tons of logs, still have tons of herbs. I don't really know what I need. God, the server tools is low. Just going to turn that off for a bit because I'd actually rather get some food and leather. Oh cool, we have 2 labourers. Let's have another miner. Have another miner, and let's also just go get some of this incredible amount of stuff. So iron is low. What is happening to these graves? I mean, there is a point at which someone has been in the ground for long enough that there isn't much that remains of them. And these relatively pragmatic people might just be like, yeah, we can just use the grave again. Let's continue the dream of actually having some stone roads in our town. So iron is always low. This will cost all of the stone that I've carefully collected over a long, long time. Hey, 2 people became adults at once. So let's have another stone cutter, given that I'm using up all that stone. I would kind of like to fill up all the fields. Just feels a bit pointless having them empty, even though it's not the best food provider in winter. I think we'll find food is now trending back up. People. Actually, we'll hit the number of students limit. Hey. Another baby cow. Presumably cows also die of old age. And also get slaughtered then. No one is living in the halfway house anymore either. And I don't think I need to rush to build new houses. What I might do is upgrade a few. I have the stone, I have a builder. Let's upgrade them one by one though. Okay, one more farmer. That actually costs some iron, so I won't do too many more of those. Oh yeah, give me some sheep. Okay. I need to find other things to trade this person. Because I must need at least 2 sheep. It is spring. A potato's worth more. This person? No. I don't actually know what this person wants. I have had eggs. I don't want beef. Do they want tools and coats? Yes, they do. $100, 37, 15. No, 10. Let's do that trade. Okay, so I have some sheep. Exciting stuff. Sheep, you live here now. You live here and we need a herdsman. That's fine, we've got spare people. I'm gonna have some wool. That'll be nice. God knows why the tailor wasn't working. Guess the tailor must have died at the wrong time. Okay, we only have one labourer left. We have over 40 adults though now. I think I'd probably have to wait until there's an excess of sheep. But amongst other things, wool coats are going to be great for selling. Look at this. What more could I want in the world? So I've seen cabbages, wheat, and peaches come by. People in this village, they live on... No one's had any sheep yet. I don't know if anyone's even eaten any cattle yet. Interesting. One of these guys should be slaughtered for food soon. There we go. And leave some meat on the ground. Okay, so people now can eat beef. So path there, yeah. That person has a wheelbarrow. A wheelbarrow is a thing in the game? I don't think I've seen a wheelbarrow until now. We have the stone, let's build some more stone roads. Guess I don't have a tunnel? I don't really feel the need for a tunnel. Spend 100 stone on a tunnel there. That feels like overkill. Crucially, I feel like my citizens are now warm. Oh, I know what I could do with. I could do with a second mine. Yeah, I've got this issue. Can't be that, can't be that. The server food is a bit low, but hey, it can be there. I got one too many. Yeah, I think I did. What's that? Hey, you got quite a lot of labourers. Let's have another farmer. Let's have another farmer. Now I could apparently have 12 vendors. It just feels like overkill. what would increasing the number of vendors do? It doesn't increase the size of that circle. Okay, so full contingent of farmers. And another miner. Why doesn't anyone want to buy ale? It's true, there's not too much food, but fields are full. Soon to be harvested. At some point I might consider a stone road coming through to these places. Looks pretty nice, the stone roads. Now, even though I have a spare labourer, I'm not actually going to make use of them yet. But what I will do is just do a big remove resources back here. Yeah, because I think it's red herring quite how many labourers I have right now. There we go, no labourers left. You can have one less miner for the moment. Because we've got quite a lot of tools. Do we have any... This is useful. Oh, we have quite a lot of beef. We have a tiny bit of wool. I'm going to change this to warm coats. And we'll just kind of see if there is or is not enough coming in. Princeska. Merchants arriving. I bet they won't want any ale. Actually they will, but they're trading for a thing I don't want. Someone is freezing. That is no good. Let's put this firewood back in circulation. Oh my god, Benny the Stunk actually froze to death. Benny, I think, had just graduated as well. That'd suck. So down one stonecutter. The really important thing to keep labourers for is just to keep the teachers going. Okay, my pastures are actually producing leather and wool and food. This mine, when it's half built, looks great. Napoleonade. 27 years this town has been here. Wonder what will happen to it. Could I fit, do you think? A cheeky... Oh, yeah. That's hot. And then some. A bit of log problem. I'm actually having a bit of a log problem. That log supply, which once was completely superfluous, it's gone down a bit. This is a completely reasonable but sometimes slightly annoying issue in these building games, that you solve a problem and it's only solved until your population grows. Some people might be hearing that being like, yeah, that's the game. Okay. Let's start producing some coal. So the food reserve of iron. Food reserve of food really is low. Let's have another hunter. Oh, no, you are working. Oh. That's a good thing to do in a food shortage. So, that spike then dissipated again. I think we've got housing enough for a pretty stable population. I say, well, a ton of people live here. But they at least have proper food now. Okay. Let's get the brewer back. Oh, of course, someone else just became a labourer. Let's keep having hunters. Alright. I'll have to change you back and forth off wool coats for a while. How many warm coats do I have? One. I made one warm coat. Maybe some people have warm coats on. Is that the thing I can see? Clothing. Just shows clothing. Have one more fisherman. Oh, somebody died. No, someone else became an adult. Could have one more fisherman, and then I'd have to think about starting some new food sources. I'd be pretty willing to move these sheep to a similarly sized farm as this one, maybe even a bigger one, to then have a bigger wool supply. Whoa, 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 whoa! A tornado happened. It's still happening. Oh my god. Didn't really realise that this was this kind of game. Please go away, tornado. Oh my... Wow. Okay. Who do I and don't I need? Let's get these children out of school. Get these jobs going. I'm going to need some builders. There are houses to repair. I'm going to need some herdsmen immediately. Oh, did my cows all die? I mean, that's exactly why I... My cows all died. And unsurprisingly, the cemeteries are now full. I don't have a vendor. I need a vendor to give out food. I have... Now I can start training students again. Don't really need a trader. I will need a blacksmith. And the other important things are going to be just making sure there's enough food. Well, that sucks. Now I start to see the point of a boarding house. Is that all iron? Can we get some of that iron? Can we get some of this stuff? Probably shouldn't have included the trees there. It does feel nicely sheltered, my world. There's a hunting cabin and a forester's lodge, and these guys kind of holding up the north side of the town. Oh, I can't believe that happened. I don't need this. What I could do, and in fact I will do, is empty this pasture. And the sheep can come over here. No coal yet. I wonder if this is this all the things that we could have? Beef, eggs. No, there's other things than that. So those are indeed cheap. Game thinks I have cattle, but I definitely don't. I guess it's just recording that I once had cattle. Absolutely, what are you doing? Yeah, look after... Bloody hell. I could have 3 herdsmen? Oh, I could have 2 here. Okay. You're not being worked. You didn't have any food for a sec, but you've kind of sorted it out now. Reserve of iron is still low. Kind of don't understand the trading post and its function. Some nomads have arrived. How many of them? 6 people. Houses are rebuilt. I'm in. So, what jobs need doing? We could have... We've got full hunters. We've got full of all food production. We could have more foresters, because the number of logs actually isn't huge. We could have a trader, because why not? Miner, stonecutter. So I think we'll find that the amount of education dropped. Not even that much. It'll drop again when people realise... Not realise, but when people... Oh, don't even ask me questions. Let's build a big old pasture. And let's build one more. Actually, I don't really need another stockpile. Yeah. Not full. You're the herbalist. What are you doing over here with your diphtheria? Yeah. Oh, thank you. So you got a right choice. Yeah, sounds good. My village was going fine and it got hit by a tornado.
Oh man!
Hate it when that happens.
Hey.
Oh look, I've got 50 adults. There is just a lot of waiting for people to be born. Goes on in this game. So what will be my priorities as and when I can have them? I would like one more miner. I think I do need another hunting post. So let's... I don't really want them to be too isolated. Other one is this one. That's a hunting cabin. That's also a hunting cabin. Yeah, let's build a hunting... No, let's build a hunting cabin with the most range. That makes sense. Where is it? Is it there I built it? Must be. Alright, you can have sheep. Oh, for late autumn, that's not a lot of food. I think I might be having a food crisis. I guess I did build a lot of houses without building any more farms. Let's build another crop field. Question, as always, is just how much food do people have in their houses? Not... No, I don't think that includes people's houses. Like, I bet I can find someone's house who has beef in it. So we're actually still getting no meat from the sheep because the population has to grow a lot. That's quick to build. So more hunters, please. If this boat will trade food for ale, I will do it. I have nothing left to give. You know what? I have quite a lot of stone. I feel like building stone streets is my it's kind of a power play. Check this out. This might actually look really, really stupid. Never had a fire. Good thing I got these wells. People are starving. Quite a lot of people are starving, and I'm building stone streets. Oh, this is ready to be farmed. So, I have less builders. And... actually, no, it's not... oh, God, which one did you... You guys are idiots. I want another hunter. Let's hope. Oh my god. Where are these people dying? Doesn't actually show me things like where they lived. You have no food and you're dying of starvation. You have some food. That should be working, yeah. Let's hope that not too many more people die of starvation. I think it's still this house that's hungry. Oh, there's quite a few hungry houses. Farmer died of starvation. Not great. A hunter died of starvation, that actually will not do. God, those were the good years. So, this will self-equilibrate. I had arguably spare population, and that sounds really heartless. Well, you're pretty old. I wish people would stop having children in a time of starvation. Is there any food in the market? Nope. Unless you're willing to eat herbs. Oh, did you guys just move into this house with no food? Oh, why didn't you stay in... No, that house has nothing in it. Oh, it's really the second great starvation, isn't it? Maybe maybe time for another fishing dock. Rayan, student. Okay, we're in early spring, which means gotta get those. No. Gotta get those farms producing. Okay. I am fine for tools. No, let's have tools. You have pears. You could have given to starving people. I disabled the production. one thing I was thinking of is building another fishing dock. That's probably a good idea, given how many people are dying of starvation. Who died? A blacksmith and... okay. Physician I don't really need right now. Stonecutter I don't really need right now. I need hunters. Eventually we'll need blacksmiths. Look at that. It's been a tough few years for this this community. Food's coming in. Another hunter died. Okay, don't need a trader. You've got a hunter. Make sure you just bring in all that food. I guess I know that there are more mouths to feed, but it also feels like I am producing a lot more food than I have been for a while. I don't know, it's all getting stuck. It's just dying in the field. Oh, good work, guys. I think that's a sign that I actually need more. Okay. So, it's winter, meaning I can repurpose all these people. I don't need a brewer, I don't need a trader. I do need a stonecutter. It'd be nice if a physician kept everyone alive. Oh, you actually have food. And you will buy ale. Is this what you want to live in a house that is home? Okay. I could do a builder. Eventually I could do with more fishermen. Probably do some miners. I do want to build a storage barn here. Okay, we're back into spring. So, stop doing these jobs. Everybody start farming. I'll keep the build around for a bit. I don't feel like I need a forester. For the moment, although it's not a long-term solution, let's say we don't need the woodcutter. Actually, herbalist is more likely to be unnecessary. Remember when we had 50 adults? That was pretty good. Don't say. I wonder how much food is in a sheep. I should maybe think about slaughtering the sheep just quickly next time. Why would people not be happy? Could it have been that people keep dying in their tents? I think this will actually increase the food supply as well, because it will mean that these guys don't have to walk so far to get to food. And this, for the first time, is actually full. I should probably keep an eye if that doesn't run out. I know the reserve of food is low. Someone became an adult, became a labourer. No, you didn't, you became a fisherman. So what I probably should have done there is got these students out of school, but it really isn't great to have too many non-educated workers. Might do it anyway though. Screw it. Would be useful to have these guys. Okay. I need more miners. That's something that's really going downhill. I don't need a physician. I need full hunters. I want full fishermen. I'll just put all these uneducated people into work. Don't need a brewer. I really don't seem to need a trader. So this autumn, it looks like, yeah, look, that is a healthy amount of food.
Hey!
Oh, I think... Oh, that's a weird, weird side effect. By virtue of... Okay, let's put some coats in here. Do I have a tailor working again? I do. I need 1,600 of those. 1,600 units, which means I would need 100 hide coats. I don't think I can afford this right now. As much as I would like to. And all the while, everyone in town has no tools. Oh, wait.
Lunch?
Yes, I'll be there in a sec. How many warm coats do I have? And how much are those warm coats worth? They're only worth 20. I should go have lunch. Is the town getting better? I think it is. Alright, thank you for